How beautiful is that? He may call again. I just heard one calling in the distance. There we go. What a wonderful sound. And these are very secretive little Frankolins. I'm so glad we got to see it. Thankfully, I don't have to try and mimic the sound because it's calling right next to us. That is wonderful. You often hear them, but they're tricky to see because they are small. This one has decided to stand right on top of the termite mound, and this is possibly a territorial call and trying to attract a mate. This is a male. I just want to find in my book quickly why I say it's a male, and I'll show you what the females look like, but let's watch him for a little bit longer. This is a wonderful sighting. You don't often get to see them, like I said, so it's really nice to see those beautiful colors. Very noisy little bird for its size. James has asked an interesting question. James would like to know, do all the Frankolins have similar diets? Or is there slight variation to avoid competition? There is a slight variation, but generally they do all feed on seeds. Some will even feed on insects, but some of the larger ones, the crested and the Swainson's spur fowls, also fall into this family. They'll feed on some fruit, bulbs, little roots and bulbs and seeds, even insects. These little coqui Frankolin, they'll feed mostly on seeds, shoots, and some little fruit. What I want to show you is quickly the difference between the male and the female. William has asked, is there anyone calling back to him? There is indeed, William, and that I'm sure is going to call again. I can hear in the distance at least 2 calling back. So there are quite a few coqui Frankolin in this area. And this really is wonderful. This is one of the best sightings I've had of one of these coqui Frankolins, because often they just move off. They run into the scrub, into the long grass, and they disappear very, very quickly. Calling non-stop.